the president of the Vivek IAS Foundation, and this online platform has come into existence because of his constant inspiration and guidance also. So personally, I am grateful to you, and it's a matter of great pleasure for us that he is with us. And now I just directly go to Sumit. He is our he's a pride of Ramakrishna Mission and Jamshedpur definitely, and great inspiration to many. You can say socially deprived students and youths who think that perhaps poverty is the greatest hindrance towards realizing your dream. But he has proved things wrong, and definitely this should be a true follower of Swami Vivekananda. Just starts from there where everybody stops. Or most of the people think that beyond that there is no road. So no more. I think that words to add. I'll directly. I'm just switching over to Sumit. Please.
So thank you so much, sir, for such warm introduction. And first of all, I would like to thank you all of you, to Purva sir, then Alex sir who has joined, Arindam sir, and everyone. So my name is Sumit Kumar Thakur, and I was a student of Ramakrishna Mission from class 1, I think from class UKG till class 10th, and I did my matriculation in 2012 from Ramakrishna Mission. So no doubt I have a very long association with the school and with the mission. And during my early childhood days, I was influenced a lot by the teachings of Sri Swami Vivekananda, and also the then principal late Dr. Ranjit Chaudhary had also a very significant impact on my thought process and on my personality development. So it is because of many other factors, in which one of the major factor was the culture and the teachings which we received when we were in Ramakrishna Mission as part of being the family of Ramakrishna Mission. So that played a very crucial role in shaping my thought process, in shaping my personality, which gave that spirit to me that okay, I must take this exam and I should sit for UPSC Civil Services. So, and as sir told that I do come from a humble background, and what I believe most of the students who are in Ramakrishna Mission across the country, because since our mission is dedicated for a social cause, so there's more to it than just education. As you might be aware that Swami Vivekananda says that we need character building in education. So that is very important. Okay, so I think that is the focus, that is the goal of our mission across India, and that goal has a direct linkage, okay, with serving humanity, serving society. And that was one of the prime reasons why I was drawn, or I was attracted towards pursuing my goal as a career civil servant. Okay, and in my school, I had a lot of support of my teachers, okay, and also parents. Without their support, anything would have been impossible. So there was always a support, a sacrifice, and a belief and a trust from the parents. So all these factors, then the teachers, their help, their support, their cooperation, their guidance, all these cumulatively played a role to help me achieve my dream and to be where I am today. Okay, so that was an introduction from me. And yes, I took the exam. 2019 was my first attempt. So in my first attempt, I missed the final list by 3 marks. Then this was my third attempt where I cleared the exam and got into IAS. Okay, and currently I am serving as Assistant Collector, Malappuram in Kerala. So that's all from my end. And now you all can ask your queries one by one. And I would rather suggest that all of us can be in mute when any person is asking a question. And my option was public administration. Okay, thank you.
So, from Sumit's account, I think a brief account of his struggle, his success. One thing is clear that in his third attempt, he cleared the UPSC. So, here also applies Swamiji's that stirring utterance that arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached, isn't it? So, these are the things, they are just like an undercurrent. They are inspiring, influencing millions and millions of youths across the country and the world over. And Sumit's case instance is a case in point, from which we can also take the spirit. Even at this age also, every day I feel that yes, I can also do something. To be honest, Sumit, yesterday I was following your interview with that Mrs. I think Miss Richa Anuruddh. It was really, really, it was a kind of revelation for me. And I think that I shared it instantly with my students, teachers, and everybody. I thought that yes, this is what is coming out from the core of that one, someone who is very much genuine, who is very much honest, and who has tasted success after a long struggle, untiring struggle. Never he was ready to say no. And definitely, Sumit had so many opportunities to earn a lot of money, to immediately just provide like sustenance for his family. But here is where the really exceptional people, they differ from the rest, isn't it? That we take up any job, any opportunity just after a hard study, after a good result. It is quite natural when, and the family needs it, needs the help. But yes, hats off to his parents also. They never and never, I have heard from it, then in their, I think that in their hardest time also, they never asked anything from Sumit. They always encouraged him to continue his study. Now it is up to you, all the participants, to ask your questions, and it should be a genuine one, right? One thing is clear. I'm just telling once more that if you are really resolved, right, to touch the highest thing, to aspire your goal, nothing can become as a bottleneck, as a hindrance, right? So yes, I think it is better to hear from Sumit. And please ask your question, all of you. You raise your hand first, and then you can write the question here in that chat box. Along with it, as has been already told by Sumit, that when Mr. Sumit Kumar Thakur, definitely, he is just like our student, so beloved. That is why, with his due permission, I am just always calling you by your name. Please forgive me for that. Is it okay?
No, so sir, it's absolutely fine, sir. It's absolutely fine.
Thank you very much. So this my question means a kind of request for all of you. When one will ask the question, the rest of us will just mute our audio. Is it okay with everyone? So let's come to that questionnaire session, and as it should be genuine. Please raise your hand, whoever wants to ask question. Yes, I can see Poulomi Roy. Do you want to ask any question?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for giving me the chance to tell about myself and my queries. Anyway, sir, actually, sir, I'm Poulomi Roy from Bengali medium student. I can speak English, but not fluent. Huh? I can write also English, but language is not a matter. I know also, but now my language I can't write well in writing sector. So that is my first concern about this examination, UPSC civil service exam.
So in order to improve your English comprehension and writing skills, you can start with a newspaper. Fine. For example, any English newspaper, let's say Indian Express or the Hindu, and gradually, because I think in order to learn a language, starting with the newspaper is the best way. Okay. So you can begin with the Indian Express, and you can have a dictionary with you.
One
Okay.
minute.
So
Just
initially,
one
you
second.
may face.
Sumit, one thing. For me, you have to mute your audio,
Mute,
right?
yeah.
Otherwise, it will be echoing. Please.
Sorry, sir. I can't understand.
Please mute your audio. Okay.
Okay,
Mute your
okay.
audio. While
Yeah. So what I was saying that you can start reading one English newspaper, and you can have a dictionary along with you. And in the start, you will face lot of difficulties while you read. You might not understand many of these sentences or some words. So then you can check their meaning with the dictionary. Okay, and then when you read more and more English, for example, you can read the question paper of UPSC or the syllabus of UPSC along with the answer sheets of previous year toppers. So then you will get an idea as how to write good English, and also that will at the same time improve your learning, reading as well as comprehension skills in English. So that is, I think, a good exercise to begin with, because right now I would not suggest you to start with any grammar book or so, because that will not serve the purpose. Rather, the best guide would be to study newspaper, and that too specifically it should be editorials. Okay, every newspaper like the Indian Express or the Hindu, they have around 6 to 8 good articles which is in the editorial page. So you can go through them. That will also help you a lot in understanding the English and gaining that skill which is required to clear this exam through English medium. Okay.
so, is it okay?
Okay,
Follow
sir.
me.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much,
Welcome.
sir.
Welcome.
Only editorial page. If I read out, then my problem is almost solved.
No, I mean to say that along with editorial, you also need to read other important news which is which can be relevant for your UPSC preparation. But what I am saying, more emphasis on editorials can help you learn English very fast. Okay, along with it, you need to read other news as well. Okay. Okay, so we can now
Okay,
have
sir. In newspaper name, sir, Hindu paper.
the Hindu and the Indian Express, and this is applicable to all the participants. The Hindu and the
Okay,
Indian
sir.
Express, these two are good newspapers which you can refer for your UPSC preparation. Okay. Okay.
India. Okay, sir. The Hindu and
Indian Express.
Indian Express. Okay.
Indian
Okay.
Express. Thank
Yeah.
you, sir.
So we can have another question from someone else. Okay.
Yeah, it's I can see Somnath so. So anyway, Somnath.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can come out. Yeah,
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. Sir, I am from Ghatal. It is in the town of, it is in the district of Paschim Medinipur in West Bengal. Sir, I am from, my background is Bengali medium. So, actually, who comes from Bengali medium, all those people say, you are from Bengali medium, you are from Hindi medium, so you are not able to sit in UPSC because UPSC level is very high, your level is very low. So that's why sometimes I get demotivated, but I never lost my hope. Sir, my question is, actually my surroundings people are they are not aspirants in UPSC, and I don't know anything about UPSC. So I am newcomer. When I think about UPSC and when I try to make a routine for UPSC, then sometimes I black out. Okay, what I will do and what is the process. So sir, I need the way to reach that destination. So that's why I need your help and I need your guidance. If it's the main problem, sir. Then how I start and how I will reach there. And a lot of people say you are from Bengali medium, your level is very low. If you are from English medium, then you can able to study in UPSC. So
Okay,
sir,
okay. Got
I
the
need your
question.
guidance.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, understood. You are
So
very good
see,
in English. Sumit, you can continue.
see, first of all,
Yes, sir, it's also
this
it is
is
reason for the Ramakrishna Mission, sir, because I completed my post advance in Ramakrishna Mission. Thank you, sir.
so. See, first of all, this is not true that if you are from Bengali medium or Hindi medium, you won't be able to clear this exam. Okay, so that is a myth. So you can first of all be rest assured that is not true. Now, the second thing is that why, like, what efforts we need to put into understand the process of the exam well, and we do not get blackout. Okay, we do not be clueless when we prepare. So first thing is that you should first go through the syllabus of the exam. Okay, every year UPSC gives a notification in the month of February. So you can go through the notification first. Understand what are the areas which are asked in prelims and in mains. There's a defined syllabus of UPSC. So first thing is that we should go through that syllabus to get the idea of what it takes to write UPSC exam. Now, once you have gone through the syllabus, then you can turn any of the good YouTube video of any past year toppers. You will get a lot of good videos which suggest you some books to start with. For example, NCRTs are there, then basic books are there. Okay, so then gradually you can start with NCRTs, with basic books, the standard textbooks, for example, Lakshmikant or Modern India, Spectrum or Bipin Chandra. So this book list is already available on internet. This is what I also had done. But the only thing is that I tried to keep my resources limited so that I should be able to focus more on studying limited books and understanding them well and retaining whatever I have read well. So that is one tips that I would like to give. But apart from that, the basic books, the basic books, and then the test series, or for example, the previous year question papers, then also the model question papers of some test series, some good test series. So these all you will get on internet. Most of the things are available on internet, and that too without any cost. Okay, so this is the good thing about this exam. Recently, with with coming up of a lot of digital media content. Okay, so that will guide you a lot in preparing. And then the other thing which I already told, that your newspaper, that is either the Hindu or the Indian Express, you can read that also, and in that also you can prepare notes of only those areas for which already there is the coverage is not there. For example, there are coaching institutes which gives their yearly current affairs or monthly current affairs. So many of the topics will be covered in them. Okay, so those topics you need not make notes again from the newspaper. But such topics which is the part of syllabus and which is not covered anywhere else, you can make notes out of them in your own diary or your own notebook from newspaper. So if you follow these 2-3 steps, you will be on right track towards your UPSC preparation. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, I think that someone, Falguni Chaudhary, was waiting for long. She was raising her hand, and now she has put down. Is she present, Falguni Chaudhary?
Yes, sir, I'm present.
Okay. Okay, if you have your question, just a brief introduction and then ask your question.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. Sir, it's a pleasure to have met you in such a platform. Actually, sir, I don't have such question, but I fluctuate my patience or perseverance. Can you say something about it? I'm preparing myself from 2021.
Okay. So, see, in order to stay focused and in order not to get deviated, see, what I used to do, I used to practice meditation every day. Okay. So that is a very good tool actually to focus and to bring positive energy inside you. And then, see, first of all, it's human tendency to get demotivated or to get distracted sometimes. That is absolutely okay. We should not be worried about that. But we can control that and we can reduce that. In order to control and reduce, I used to practice around 15 to 25 minutes of meditation in morning. Okay, so that will help you being calm down. That will help you build in lot of positive energy, And apart from that, you can also, watch some good movies which you like, which is having some good message, or you can watch some motivational speeches or motivational videos. So, and then also you can pursue your hobby. Okay, you need to find out what is that which you do for 30 minutes or 1 hour a day, along with meditation, that can help you rejuvenate. Okay, that you can practice. This will help you to bring yourself back to focus, and you can then pursue your studies in a better manner. You can even read a good book. You can pursue your hobby. For example, if you like to cook, if you like to sing, if you like to recite a poem, if you like to sleep, anything which you like to do in your spare time, or which you would do when you don't want to do anything else, do that. Practice meditation, read some good books, feed your mind with some good thoughts, and then you will be getting enough motivation and courage to continue. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
So it's okay. Now I can see some in-call messages, and someone, Sajal Kumar, I think, are you present, Sajal Kumar? Okay. If he is not there, then no need to just discuss his question right now. I can see Subhendu Bera. Are you present, Subhendu Bera?
Yes, sir. I am present.
Yeah, please.
Thank you, sir. Give me the chance. Good evening to all and happy independence to all and respected sirs. Sir, my question, I completed my last year semester 4 days ago. Now I start my journey of UPSC. So, sir, first of all, my question as a beginner, what step I should follow at the basic level to advanced level? And second is, sir, how I complete my current affairs portion, because I read many of the toppers stories and in vlogs, but cannot find any proper way. I read Hindu from the last 2 months, but that's sometimes I can't correlate with the syllabus, mainly the topics which is the editorial based on polity, which is my weaker portion. How, sir, I overcome about this problem? And sir, second and third, how as a beginner, offline or online, two modes are very bothering me, which I sir, I should take for better preparation. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So currently, I would answer your question, but I think this will be a common answer for all such participants who are in their beginning or in the middle stage of your UPSC preparation. Okay. So this will be a common answer for all of you. And so the first thing is that since you are a newcomer, so as I already told, that first thing first, you need to be very well versed with the syllabus. Okay, that is what this exam seeks from you. It will be having a predefined syllabus for paper 1, that is general studies in your prelims, then CSAT in your paper 2, and then also for mains GS1, GS2, GS3, GS4. So first you take a printout of the syllabus and keep it in front of your study table. This is the first thing you should do. Okay. Then once you are done with that, then you need to check out that whatever contents are mentioned in that syllabus, which will be the sources which you are going to refer. For that, again, I told you, first is you need to prepare a basic book list, which will consider all the book list from all the relevant books from NCERTs from class 6 to class 12. Then there are 6 to 7 or 8 standard textbooks, okay, which almost every aspirant goes through. You must go through those books, and then you will have to go through minimum one newspaper, that is either of the Hindu or the Indian Express. Newspaper reading is important to understand the issues which are going around us and to develop multiple perspectives on same matter, okay, which will help you in writing a very good answer when you appear for mains exam. So this is it. And then also when you refer to some toppers YouTube videos or some good mentors link, because on internet there are n number of videos which will come up with book list, so that you can actually follow. And what you do, you try to watch videos, 4 5 videos, okay, for the book list and preparation. And you will find that in those 5 videos there will be some books or some sources which will be common, which will be suggested by almost many of the toppers. So that will give you an idea, okay, so this book is important. For example, Lakshmikant, all of you might be knowing, Bipan Chandra, Spectrum. Then for environment, when we used to study, Shankar was good. And then economics is there. So for different subjects, you will be getting an idea. When you watch some good videos, spend some good time on researching through this, that what are the sources to refer. Once you have done this, then you can begin your preparation, and then you can refer any good coaching's current affairs. Okay, for example, it can be monthly magazine or it can be compilation, year-end compilation. And along with that material of the coaching, your newspaper reading should never be compromised. That is important. And in newspaper, see, initially you will face difficulty, like for first 6 months, many topics will be there, many issues will be there, which you will not be able to figure out, which you won't be able to understand. But that is okay. We should continue reading newspapers. So gradually, when you will cover your books, when you will cover your syllabus, when you will understand topics more, then you will find out that whatever news you are reading, whatever editorials you are reading in these newspapers, it will start making sense. Okay. So for current affairs, again, I'm repeating, that is your magazines of any good institution, along with it a newspaper. Okay, either the Hindu or the Indian Express. And for making of notes, initially when you will be preparing, everything will be new for you. So don't make notes at that time, because then you will end up making notes of everything. That is not required. Okay, for first 5 months, 4 months, just read the newspaper. Try to understand to the extent possible. Okay, and then gradually, when you have studied for good amount, some static concepts, some magazines, then whatever concepts you think is lacking or whatever points is missing in the magazine or in your textbooks, those areas, those topics you can jot down as notes in your own personal notebook. Okay, this is the strategy to go ahead. Okay.
Okay, sir. And the coaching offline or online matters?
Yeah. So for coaching, I think now both online and offline are equally good. There's no problem at all. It depends on your own call. See, the thing is that you see first what are the ingredients which is required for good preparation. For example, you need a calm place to study. You need uninterrupted hours to study. Okay, you need to have your health in good condition. You need access to resources, right? Wherever you are finding, if you are finding these things at the comfort of your home, no need to join online or offline coaching. Okay, if you cannot find this at the comfort of your home, okay, or if you feel that being on screen for long hours is not good for you, or you are not comfortable, and you have a good space or place in some metro cities, then you can go. Otherwise, for any other reason, there is no difference in terms of quality or in terms of your preparation compared to offline and online. Okay, there's no discrimination. I think you can prepare from the comfort of your home. Okay,
sir, can I ask one question more?
Yes, I think some more are waiting.
Sir, last related to answer writing, I write the answer. So if I not join the offline coaching, so how I evaluate this answer? I go through a right way to answer in mains.
Okay, so see, for answer writing, first thing is that nowadays even every coaching they'll give you portal. Once you take the test series of any good coaching, they will give you that access where you can take a printout of the answer sheet, you can write the answer and you can upload it on their portal and they will evaluate. This is the first thing. Second thing is that before you join coaching, you can take out the previous year question paper of UPSC. You can and when you have done a good amount of study, then you can try to solve those question papers, and you can match your answer with the previous year toppers model answers. Okay, for example, any for all the years of UPSC, some good coachings will solve. For example, at mronal.org, you will get the model answer for all the previous year questions of UPSC. So what you can do, first you can solve right answers for them, and then you can check with the model answer that what are the keywords or what are the points which are lacking in your answer. Okay, this can be the another solution. Okay.
Okay. So
Thanks, sir. Thanks a lot.
Okay, so all of you try hard and follow as has been guided by Sumit. You must get the result. Sampriti Mondal, waiting for long. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please.
Happy Independence Day to all of you at first. My name is Sampriti Mondal and I am from Medinipur, West Bengal. I am a student of class 11 and I want to be an IAS officer. So my question is at first that from when I should start the preparation of IAS, because of I'm confused now. All are just saying that after graduation or while in graduation. And the second question is which subject should I choose in graduation?
Okay. So the first thing is that you can start your preparation once you enter into graduation. Okay. And even then, for example, if it's a 3-year degree course, then from the first year you can just begin very light preparation. For example, just going through some newspapers, reading some NCERT books, and then when you are in your second year, from then you can start some sincere preparation. For example, going through the basic books in detail, then making of notes wherever notes doesn't exist. Okay, so that second year of graduation would be the appropriate time. Before that, from first year you can go for some build-up. Okay, that is reading a newspaper or a good magazine. For example, let's say Yojana is good, but I think that is again beneficial when you have some good knowledge. So in your first year of graduation, I would suggest you can start with NCERT and you can start with one newspaper. That would be enough. Okay.
So now I can
just one that was which subject should I choose in graduation?
Okay. Yes. So in order to choose a subject, see, I would always recommend choose the subject of your interest. Okay, for example, and see whatever subject you choose in graduation, for that, if you want to have an idea, you can go through the syllabus of UPSC where they will be giving you the list of optional subjects. Okay, so on the basis of that, you can choose your graduation subject. For example, if you want to choose PSIR as your optional, that is political science and international relations, then you can choose PSIR as your graduation subject. Similarly, if you want to choose commerce as your optional, you can go for commerce and accountancy in your graduation. So that thing can be done. Okay.
Okay. I think that, yeah. So now.
Okay. So, sir, do we have students from also from the Ramakrishna Mission Sidgoda or Bistupur or from Jharkhand? Do we have students like?
I can. It is very difficult to. I think that gauge from anyone. If anyone can just raise your hand, those who are from Ramakrishna Mission Sidgoda or other. Yes, Lakshmi Pandey is there. She is from Sidgoda only.
Okay.
Good evening, sir. I am also from Sidgoda.
Okay. Okay. So the remaining students can raise who have raised their hands, they can ask the question. Lakshmi or Sonal or Ayush can ask. Megha, you can ask the question. Okay, one by one. And we'll wind up in next 10 minutes, sir. Okay. By 8:55, I need to wind up. Okay. Have some important task to complete actually.
Only with the promise that next month once again you can.
Sure, I'll try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best for.
Okay. I think who is there? Lakshmi?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you ask a question. Sunil is there also after that.
So first of all, a very warm good evening to you, and really feel very inspired from you that belonging from the same community of the school, you became IAS officer. So my first question is that, so can you suggest me a book which can really form the base of the UPSC examination?
Regarding this, I have already answered. Okay, that is NCRTs from class 6 to class 12. Okay, for that, the NCRTs of geography, then your polity, then history, then science, that is social science. Okay, and then in your 11th and 12th, you have Indian society, you have economics. Okay, these books are very good in order to form a good base. Apart from it, I have already told the books like Lakshmikant, then Spectrum, then during our time, Shankar was good for environment, which gives a very good base. Okay, then economics, you can go through Mrunal sir's PDF, or before that, you can go with Sanjeev Verma, economics. That is good book. Even Ramesh Singh is good book. Okay, so these are some 5-6 standard textbooks along with your NCRTs, which will form a very good base for your UPSC. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
I think some more are there, like Megha Nidhi. Are you from Jamshedpur?
Yes, sir. A very good evening. I am from Sister Nivedita School, and I have a question that it is a good for to prepare from Standard 9. I am a Standard 9 student, and it is a good for prepare to from Standard 9 with balancing school homeworks and all the subjects.
So first of all, Megha, I would like to congratulate you that you are taking so much interest. Okay, but I think at this time it's not. I would rather suggest you to enjoy this period of yours. Enjoy in the sense you should try to learn your subjects well, which is currently you are reading. Okay, for example, at this point of time, your focus should more be on understanding your class 9th and class 10th subjects and syllabus well, and doing good in your school exams. Okay, along with it, try to take part in extracurricular activities and co-curricular activities. Okay, try to be an active student with keen interest in things happening around you. Okay, so this will help you in grooming your personality, which is the only requirement at this age till you are in class 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Okay, I would not recommend anyone to start hardcore preparation of UPSC from class 9th, okay, or even from class 12, because these are the ages which helps you gradually groom your personality, which will in turn help you to understand and prepare well when you take up the exam during your graduation or post graduation years. So that is important. Okay, so at this point of time, take good amount of rest. Okay, mingle with friends, families, teachers. Okay, and study well for your class 9th and class 10th. And for your benefit, you can go through a good magazine. For example, Competition Success Review. It is a very good magazine. You can go through that in your spare time and pursue your hobbies and develop that intuition. Okay, that intuition and that observational skills about things which are happening around you. And you can go through any one newspaper, like maybe a local newspaper I won't recommend actually, but for example, for the time being, Telegraph or something like that. But even the Indian Express or the Hindu at this age, I think it will be too much for for a class 9 student. So better once you are in graduation, then you can start with the newspapers. So right now, be observant. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. There is a question in that message chat box. Sumit by Shayan Chakravorty. Can you open it, Sumit, so that you can see, and if you think you can answer. Shayan Chakravorty, he has written it. Are you present, Shayan Chakravorty? No, I think he is not present. So anyway, Navneet Kaur has joined. So do you have any question? I think raise a hand.
Yes, sir. A very good evening, sir, and happy Independence to you all.
Yeah.
Sir, please. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Sir, my doubt is regarding the newspaper. Like I've done my graduation and it's pursuing in political science. So, sir, my doubt is regarding like how can we cover daily newspaper like also plus magazine? Do we need to make the notes of important things from the newspaper? Kindly, please suggest me something.
So regarding this, I already told two times. Okay, the thing is that when you are reading newspaper, okay, so the magazines, which the monthly magazines, let's say for example, Vision 365 or any other compilation. So whatever you are reading, that will anyways cover the news, the topic which is in news from last few days. Okay, so those topics you can avoid, and in newspaper, if you find any interesting read, okay, which you think or which you feel has not been covered by the coaching institute or by the book, those areas or those topics only you can make and you should make notes. That is the point. That is, we should not reinvent the wheel and we should not redo the same thing. That is important. Just avoid that redundancy, and whatever interesting is there and which is having a relation with your syllabus, only those topics notes should be prepared from the newspaper. That is, selective note making has to be done. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Since long, I think two more hands are there. Ayush Samant, are you there? And Sunil Kumar.
Yes, sir, I'm here. Yes, sir, I'm here.
Okay, so we will take the last two questions.
Okay. Good evening, sir, and happy Independence Day, sir. I am Ayush Shamanta. I belong from West Bengal, and sir, I am currently studying in the class 11. So, sir, there is two questions, sir. I am studying from arts stream. So, being a student of arts, what are my advantages and what are my disadvantages? And so, should I take my optional subject on the basis of my interest?
Obviously, optional subject should always be taken on the basis of your interest. No doubt about it. Now, coming to being an art student, what are the advantages and disadvantages? See, there are a lot of advantages. You will be having a very good writing skill. Your articulation will be very good. Okay. Your ability to express the topic. Okay. Your ability to relate it to various other topics from other papers will be very good. Okay. If you are pursuing your graduation nicely, properly. Then coming to disadvantages, I won't say there are disadvantages. I would rather say there will be some challenges. For example, you need to work a bit more on your CSAT, that is aptitude skills, because of late the paper of CSAT is on a tougher side. So you need to work more on on solving a bit of mathematics, then quant. Okay, those things. Okay, just fine.
Okay. Sunil and Sunil, just come up with the question.
Okay, sir. Hello, good evening, and happy Independence Day, sir. Sir, I am Sunil Kumar. I belong to Ramakrishna Mission Sidgoda. Sir, my question is, sir, from which time period during preparation we should start answer writing?
Sumit, are you there?
Just give me 1 minute, sir. Just 1 minute.
Okay. Actually, today many have joined, maybe beyond our expectation, and it also gives us that hope that we can continue with this program for your interest only.
Yeah. So I think the question which I was asked is the right time to begin with the answer writing. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So for answer writing, see, first of all, what you do, you first don't start answer writing from the very first day when you start preparation. Okay. First, try to give at least one reading of your basic books. That is the standard textbooks and the NCERT books, which I already told. And then for the starting 2, 3, 4 months, read some good newspaper. First, develop some idea, some content with regard to the subject. Okay. And then only you should go for answer writing. Okay. And before answer writing, study your syllabus well. Try to go with some previous year question papers well. Okay. And then when you have a little bit idea about, for example, let's say polity, when they ask a question on with regard to, let's say, separation of powers or a relation between executive and judiciary. So unless and until you have some content, you will not be able to answer the question. So therefore, appropriate time for answer writing is when you have read some considerable amount of content from both static as well as current with regard to a particular subject. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
There is Sonal Kumari from the very beginning. She's there. Okay. Just Sonal, come out with the question. This will be definitely the last one.
Thank you, sir. A very cheerful, happy Independence Day to all of you. As I love to read about the world current affairs, and recently I have came to know that the esteemed state Kerala has passed a resolution to know as the state of Kerala. So why not Kerala? Sir, you have muted.
Yeah, okay. So those decisions, those are the cabinet decisions of the government of the day. So it depends on a lot of historical and cultural factors. Fine. For example, whenever we rename a state, so there's a process which is followed. Okay, you can read the static part of that in the polity textbooks, and then whatever state, because state is also the government is a sovereign government. So the government has all the rights to decide and determine the affairs of the state. Okay, because they have been elected through the will of the people. So that is done, and then accordingly they will pass the resolution through their cabinet in a democratic manner, and then that will be approved through a due process of law, and then it will get the assent of the president, and only then that will be, that changes will be reflected. So that is the process involved. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So I think we have Professor Alex.
We have come to we have come to the end of the session.
Thanks.
So I extend a heartfelt thanks to Mr. Sumit Kumar for being with us and for being with the aspirants. And we hope he will be available to the aspirants every month whenever he finds convenient. Thank you.
Okay.
On behalf of thank you on behalf of the foundation and aspirants. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. And I'll try my best to at least try to meet and resolve the queries of the participants once in a month. I'll try my best for that. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a nice day and happy Independence Day to all of you. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks everyone, all the participants, aspirants. Wish you the very best in your life, and you knowing the objective of Vivek IAS Foundation has been to reach to those students especially, and you can say youths who even cannot imagine that they can also go for that IAS exam or UPSC exam, and we are not in a hurry. We are waiting for genuine persons who will come forward with that, you can say, philanthropic zeal to help only their countrymen. And we have someone like Sumit Thakur, and one more announcement is there. Previously, we hold such webinar with Mr. Prempal Sharma from New Delhi. He was I think that a retired IAS officer, and still now he is in the jury of that selection committee of UPSC exams and other, I think, central government competitive exams. So he has also given his word that this month only, August, in the last week, he will inform, and another such webinar we shall hold with Mr. Prempal Sharma. And because he is in the selection board, and you can say huge experience he is having, and from the very, I think that opening inaugural day of IAS Foundation, he has been with us. He is our well-wisher and really a genuine person. This is a kind of, you can say, social service they are also doing to the nation. The future bureaucrats and the plan makers of the nation are one must be from among you. So they are extending their help in that way. So we are grateful to Sumit and Prempal Sharma, and definitely Professor Alexander Samal is there, and also
one thing to add.
Yeah,
I wish to add one thing. since most of the participants are aspirants and they are in the early in the high school and higher secondary schools, so for them, as Sumit Kumar has pointed out, we have to feed our mind with good thoughts. And mind is something which is intractable. It is difficult to bring under control. For that purpose, in order to deal with mind, Mohammed has this very small booklet which will be of great use to the aspirants. Manasanjoga. That is a book, a small book. If the aspirants can go through the book, they can go and get some practical hints in dealing with their mind. That this is the suggestion.
Yeah, that was there also. And so this by the end of this month only, we'll have amongst us Mr. Primpal Sharma, IAS. So I hope all of you are eager to join that webinar also, isn't it? And I can see still Navneet Kaur is there with raised hand. Do you have any further question, Navneet? Anyway, I think that perhaps she was not aware of it. Yeah. Navneet, do you have any? Oh, fine. Once more, and those who asked question in that in that message, they are not present, like Shayan Chakraborty. Bad place. Okay, he has shared it that network issue is there. So Shayan, you can join in our next webinar. Just get answer for your question. And I think that for today, happy Independence Day to everyone. Have a nice I think day to enjoy. So wishing you all the very best of Independence Day and hoping that all of you join again. And keep in touch with us. Join our Vivek IAS Foundation, that WhatsApp group for I think that regular updates also during these exams. And there also, if you have any question, you can ask. And Sumit is there, Sumit Thakur and IAS, that Primpal Sharma. They will give you time to talk to you as and when required. Is it okay? So thank you once more. And with that, we would like to conclude today.